stopped and got myself some roadside banana bread. I got a whole loaf. This might be the best part of the trip so far.
I was in search of a magical waterfall and an ancient lava tube, with tales of treasure at the end. What I found was a series of underground caves riddled with low-clearance crawl spaces. Some caves said to stretch as far as 25 miles deep into the ground. I decided to venture in and see these ancient tubes for myself.
Ooh, watch your head, low clearance. There's tree systems growing through the entrance of this cave.
The first lava tube I found had an entrance under a tree's root system, but appeared to be much shorter than the cave that I was looking for. Instead, I found a pathway through the dense jungle that led to a beautiful waterfall hidden away by the vines and foliage.
Exploring through the rainforest. Not sure what I'm gonna find, creatures or not. I think I'm in the Jungle Book again. This is straight up wild. Look. Through the trees. I have no idea where this goes.
What followed was a series of unexpected and beautiful falls, some bigger than others, with hidden alcoves and rocky volcanic trails, some even with small caves above the waterline. The water was cool and refreshing against my skin and the humidity of the summer, but many of the falls I avoided swimming in fear of something called leptospirosis. I still enjoyed wading into the water and taking in these amazing water holes.
Look how beautiful it is in here. It's like this little private oasis. So nice. It's just moss and ferns all over the place. Probably not going to venture in there, but there's a cave right there. This is the secret to getting these waterfalls when there aren't a trillion people here.
You have to be willing to sneak past the guardians of the waterfalls. I followed the jungle path back out, still in search for the larger lava tube and tales of treasure. I came across a large pit in the ground. Hopeful at best, I looked down and saw a very steep walkway into the earth. There was thick growth of moss and ferns covering the walls of the cave. Millions of years old, these vines and trees cascaded down from the ceiling.
Look at this cave. It's so creepy in here. It goes back so far. Look at this stuff growing from the ceiling.
It felt as if I'd fallen back into time. Dark and cool in the cave, it was misty. I decided to take my light and carefully descend further into the depths of the earth. The ground was slick and alternated between smooth, rounded surfaces and pitted, sharp outcrops.
I've been in some old lava tubes before, but this one's really cool because there's so much texture, both smooth and very rugged.
Let's head further down to the end of the cave and see what other hidden treasures are down there. Let's go. Careful with my footing, I continued to walk further down the lava tube, the clearance up to 30 feet high above me, causing my voice to echo all the way down to crawling height. There's really low clearance in here, so watch your head. The lava tube continued to get smaller and smaller the deeper I went. I heard some noises in the dark, but didn't see any creatures lurking in the shadows.
It's really misty. Oh, this is so cool. There's like a huge shelf.
As you can see, this cave has almost like 2 shelves or 2 layers where the floor broke or fell through and you can crawl down below the cave. After some time, I came to an extremely low crawl space that I no longer fit through. The tunnel did not appear safe to continue to explore due to slippery, jagged flooring and collapsed conditions. Well, I'm about half mile back and the headroom gets really low and I don't want to be crawling on my knees, so I'm going to head back out into the sunshine. It's a walkway through a cave. Just watch your head. Add in the possibility of rain or flash flooding, and you could easily get lost in these tubes for days. I decided it best to turn back and avoid getting lost deep in the lava tubes. Though discouraged, I'll have to return in hopes of finding any signs of treasure.